So welcome to financial accounting. So we are doing bank reconciliation, and it will be our last topic for it will be our last part for bank reconciliation. So that we start something else. So it will be the last item for bank reconciliation. So that we think about something else. So I don't know how we mnasemaje? Hiyo mwenye anaongea? Yes. This black pen inachafua sana. So bank reconciliation is our continuation of yesterday class. It will be the last class for bank reconciliation. So note that this one will be the last class for bank reconciliation. So but I think what we did is enough. I think what we did was enough. Sawa. In case you have a question, you just talk. In case you have a question, you just talk. Usitai. So bank reconciliation statements. Bank reconciliation statement. The bank reconciliation statement, and in particular, we are going to do the one which we have. So today class. So for today class, imeisha. So we say for today class, we are going to check. We are going to prepare bank reconciliation statement, bank reconciliation statement, statements in a situation where the examiner has provided both cash book and bank statement. So we are going to do this bank reconciliation in a situation where the examiner has provided both the cash book and the bank statement, both the cash book and the bank statement. Now, things to consider. 1. Things to consider. Things to consider. Things to consider. So what are some of the items that you need to consider if the examiner has decided to give you both the cash book and the bank statement in the form of a table? So in the form of a table. So how do you gonna deal with that kind of a situation where the examiner has provided you? So the other question that we were doing, you find out that we were given the cash book, but the cash book was not updated. Then we were given some information so as we can correct the cash book and also come up with the bank reconciliation. Now, but in this kind of a question, you have been given two statements, the cash book and the bank statement, and you need to analyze those two items so as to come up with the updated cash book, so that you can come up with the updated cash book and also come up with the updated bank statement. So how do you gonna do it? So this NB, so things to consider: number one, which is very important, you say items on bank statement. Items on bank statement on debit side, debit side, not recorded in the cash book, the cash book will be updated on credit side or credit side of the new cash book. That is number one. So any item in the bank statement, so any item in the bank statement on the debit side not recorded on the cash book, will be updated on the credit side of the cash book. So we updated the debit side of the cash book. That's number one. Number two, item on the bank statement. Item on bank statement on credit side. Not recorded in cash book. Not recorded in cash book. Not recorded in cash book. Will be updated on the debit side of cash book. Will be debited. Will be debited on the so items on the bank statement on the credit side not recorded in the cash book, will be updated. Will be updated on the debit side. Be updated on the debit side of the new cash book. On the debit side of new cash book. Number three, items on the debit side of the cash book. Items on the debit side of cash book. Items on the debit side of cash book not recorded in the bank statement. 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 Will be treated as credit check. Will be treated as uncredited check. As uncredited check. Will be treated as uncredited check. Number four, items on the credit side, items on credit side, item on credit side of cash book, item on the credit side, of the cash book, not recorded in the bank statement, not recorded in the bank statement, not recorded the bank statement will be treated as unpresented check, as unpresented check. So those are the 4 items that you need to understand. Those are the 4 items that you need to understand when preparing the bank reconciliation statement. So number 1, the items on the bank statement on the debit side not recorded in the cash book will be updated on the credit side of the new cash book. So you check the item on the debit side, not recorded in the cash book. So when you find those items, you credit them in our cash book. You also go to a bank statement, and then when you our credit side, you see item not recorded in the cash book. Then those items you record them in the new cash book on the debit side. And then you go to the cash book, you check on the debit side, the items that have not been recorded, you take them to the bank statement as a credit check. Same applies to items on the credit side which are not recorded in our cash book. You transfer them to the bank statement as unpresented check. Now we can do a question. So we start with the question for question number 1. The question was tested in May 2013. The question was tested in May 2013. May 2013. May 2013. So question number 2B. So you can open the revision kit, hiyo ya kitambo, or you can use the one that you will scan this question. You can also use that one. The one you can access easily. I also told you to write it down on your on your book. I don't know if you did write. I really don't know. But we can draw the statements. We can draw the questions so that we analyze it on the board without stress. Let us write the question down in our board. Now this is the question. This is how the question reads. Now the question reads in this manner. You have been given the information there. You have just been employed by Best Way Ltd as a trainee accountant. Your first exercise is to check the transaction in the company cash book, check entries in the bank statement, update the cash book, and make any amendments as necessary, after which you will prepare a bank reconciliation statement at the end of that month. So that one is statements for just a month of that company. The company cash book and bank statement for the month of March 2013 are provided below. So we have the cash book. So allow me to write down the cash book. Let me just draw it for the purpose of explanation. Let me just draw the cash book and the bank statement, because it's not a sio kubwa sana. So for the purpose of illustration, just allow me to draw the cash book and the bank statement. So mimi nitaichora tu, nitaichora venye inakaa hivyo sana. Haya. So allow me to draw it. Itachukua muda kidogo, but it is worth it. So we have our cash book. We have our cash book. So we have the date, details, amount. The amount is in thousands. Then we have the date, details, then amount. We shall do only this question. Actually, this is the only question that we shall do. Then the rest will be your assignment. The rest will be your assignments. I'm not going to write everything, so be very keen. So in March, so we know for March 1, 1, 5, 8, 10, 18, 27, and 30. Then you have date here, you have 2. So to March 2, 2, 2, 8, 2, 2, 2, 8, 9, 13, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 8, 9, 13, 8, 9, 13, 20, 27, 20, 27, 31st. I'm not going to record these items. You mtaangalia on your sites. So we have 187.5. We have 515. We have 787.5, 787.5. We have 527.5. We have 300. We have 55. 342. 675. 57, 10. So this one is balance carried down. Itaandika balance carried down. Then total is 9100. Yeah, 9100. So hii lazima niandike balance brought down, nitaandika 1465. Then we have 622 to 2.5. We have, so hii lazima muandike kama uko umeandika hiyo swali. Mimi na copy tu hiyo swali because of explanation. For 70, 375, 1100, 162.5. Then we have 1300, then 205. So that's our bank statements. Let's see our bank statement. Also in thousand. So we have the debit and the credit. I'm not going to write the balances. Hapo kwa balance mtanisamehe. So hapo kwa balances mtanisamehe. I just write the balance at the beginning and the balance at the end. So details. So balance at the beginning unataka peke yake, the rest ya diki. Anatuambia ni 4865. 4865. Haya, hata tuone zingine kazi zitatoshea. So hiyo hakuna, hiyo hapo hakuna. Date 2. Kwa hizi ni mingi 4. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 9, 9, 12, 9, 9, 12, 12, 20, 28, 20, 28, 30, 31, 31. Inakaa hivyo. Sawa sawa. Hii itabidi nimeweka hivyo kwa sababu ya balances. This one itabidi nimeweka hivyo because of the balances. Because of the balances. Itabidi nimeichora hivyo kwa sababu ya balances. But in exam usichore hizi vitu. Mimi nafanya because ya kufanya swali. You don't need to draw these items. So in an exam, you don't need to draw these items. Let's just use items. So dash 187.5, 787.5, dash 527.5, dash 300, dash 675. I think that you have a dash 137.5, then 2500. And you confirm also on your side that those items are correctly written. So you have dash 622.5, you have dash 470, 375, dash 1100, dash 162.5, dash 230, dash. Then the balance at the end need 2710. 2710. So I'm interested with those balances. So let us do the solution now. Let us come up with a solution. So we need to compute two items. Number one, adjusted cash book. And number two, the bank reconciliation statement. So tunaifanyia litatoshia hapa. I think it will be enough to share. So utasema hivi. Best way. So this is the solution. So best ways. Updated cash book. Updated cash book. As at 31st March 2013. Bring hapo iko sawa. Kama ninge-move kidogo hapo. Number two, we also need to prepare the best ways. Bank reconciliation statement as at 31st March 2013. Now you start the balance breakdown. Now balance breakdown, unachukua the balance at the end. So balance breakdown, you take the balance at the end. Because we need to do the adjustment from the balance at the end. So usichukue at the beginning, you take the balance at the end. So which one? So up and the balance carried down on the credit side, commercial on the cash book, itakuja the balance on the next period, it will be on the debit side. So itakuwa this side 5710. Aya, hapa nafanya nini? So we start at the balance as per cash book. So you can start by balance as per updated cash book. Balance as per updated cash book. So we don't know the figure for now because the balance as per updated cash book, the balance at the end. It is the balance at the end. So the balance as per updated cash book and the balance at the end here. So we don't know that one. Then we add unpresented check. Then you are supposed to less less uncredited check. Now let's analyze the question together. So I think now we need to analyze the question together. So we said number one, let's start with the item number one. Item on the bank statement on the debit side. Now, item on the bank statement, this one on the debit side. Item on the bank statement on the debit side, not recorded in the cash book. Not recorded in the cash book will be updated on the credit side of the new cash book. Will be updated on the credit side of the new cash book. So tuanze. Tunakuja tunaangalia 187. Is 187 on the other side? So unakuja na compare hapa 187 side hii, una compare na huku. Do you have 187 on both sides? Yes. 187. Is it on both sides?
Yes.
So hiyo tunatik. It's on both sides. 787. Is it on the both sides? 77.5. That one is correct. Also recorded. 527.5.
Yes.
527.5. Yes. 300.
Yes.
Yes. 675. Ako hapo sivyo? 137.5. Is it on the other side?
No.
No, so this one we shall put it on the credit side here. So what was the item 137.5 atuambia? It is bank charges. So we have a bank charges. This one was omitted. So this one will go to the other side. Sorry, it will represent bank charges. Tunakuja hapo bank charges 137.5. So tumemaliza hiyo side. Tuko sawa? Side moja tumemaliza hivyo. Tuende to the other side. So that was omitted. So it was recorded in the bank statement, but it was not there in our cash book. So we have laid our cash book on the credit side. Tuko sawa?
Yes. Yes. Tuko bie.
Number 2. Item on the bank statement on the credit side. Item on the bank statement on the credit side, not recorded in the cash book, will be updated on the debit side of our cash book. So item on the credit side of the bank statement, not recorded in our cash book, will be updated in the debit side. So tunaanza 622.5. Is it on both sides?
Yes.
So tonight take to avoid repetition. So we take it. 470.
Yes.
375. 1100. 162. 230.
No.
230 kuna sivyo? So unaenda kwa sababu unaangalia hiyo 230. What does 230 represent? 230 represent what? 230 represents Skyline Ltd. So this one represents Skyline Ltd. Nikitumia red. Skyline Ltd. Tunakuja andika hapa. Skyline Ltd. The amount that was not there on both sides is only 230. Tunakuja andika hapo 230. Now balance this account. So this one tumemaliza hivyo. Tumeweka 137.5. Okay, but usibalance kwanza. Let's go to okay, kuna kitu tumeacha hapa. What about this one? This one here mwisho hapa 2500. Is it on the both side? This one 2500. Yeah, tuko tumeangalia 2500 because on this side 2500.
No.
Yes. So pia hiyo tuweke. So hiyo 2500 inamaanisha nini? Bottom line company Ltd. That means bottom line. Tunaangalia details zake ni jina bottom line. Company Ltd. 25. So balance this account. So balance carry down. So balance that account. Balance that account. Sina calculator, so kwa time unisaidie kubalance. So itakuwa ngapi? 5, 9, 40, 59, 40. That one correct? Aya, find the balancing figure. What will be our balancing figure? What will be our balancing figure? Yes. Tumalipe balancing figure haraka haraka ndio tumalize swali tufikirie mambo nyingine. Mulipe figures.
That is 302.5.
That is 002.
0.5.
Now hiyo balance ndio hiyo hapa, so unakuja unaiandika hapo. So that balance 33 ndio hiyo. So update cash bouquet ndio hiyo 3302.5. Remember the item are in thousand. So kuweka items in thousand. So unaonaje maneno hadi hapo? Hard or ngumu?
Rahisi.
Rahisi sana sivyo? Mambo sio hadi. Haya, let us read the second item. Now, so let us now start from this point tukiteremka chini. So let us check the cash book. Now wanatuambia that the item on the debit side of our cash book. Now our debit side of our cash book is this side. So this is the debit side. So the items on the debit side of the cash book not recorded in the credit side of our bank will be treated as uncredited check. Will be treated as uncredited check. Let us see. Tuanze. Tunaanza na ilikuwa 46 points. Oh, this one was the balance at the beginning. So here tunachana nayo. So balance tunachana nayo. So balance tunachana nayo. So is the going to make so 1300. Is it on this side? 1300.
No.
So hakuna. So 1300 hakuna. So hiyo tunajua ni uncredited check. Unakuja unaandika hapo. 1300 ilikuwa na represent nini? 1300 juu haiko. Haito R na fura. So R hii pen ya black ni kama nimekula hadi profit, nimekataa kuandika. Nimekula mpaka profit. So that one is 1300. Remember, uncredited check we are supposed to less the amount. Aya, 205. 205 hakuna pia sivyo? That's also uncredited check because haiko. 205 ina present nani? David and partners. David and partners. David and partners, that is 205. Now remember, we need to get our balance at the end. Balance as per bank. Bora tujaandika tuangalie the other side, but tunaangalia tu sahi. Balance as per bank statement. As per bank statement. So the balance as per bank statement ndio huyu hapa kwa mwisho. This one is the balance at the end for the bank statements. You can mnaiona 2710. I think the answer is 2710. That's correct one. Aya, tumalizie unpresented check. Now for unpresented check, we need to check items on this side, items on the credit side of the cash book not recorded in the debit side of the bank statement. So tuanze na ya kwanza. 515. 515. Is it on this side?
No.
So hakuna, anajiita Helen. So anajiita Helen. 5, 15. So that one you're supposed to add. Aya, to the next. 55. 55.
Haiko.
Anaitwa Joseph Baraka. Joseph Baraka. Nasema ni 55. Aya. 342. 342.
Haiko.
Kusaidia hakuna. Anajiita Good Samaritan. Huyo jamaa. So this one is 342. 342.5. Now, add huyu plus huyu plus huyu plus huyu minus huyu minus huyu inafaa kupatia 2710. So add them together. Supposed to give you 2710. So are you getting those items? So are you getting 2710? So huyu plus huyu plus huyu plus huyu minus huyu minus huyu. Are you getting 2710? Yes. Na ngoja mnijibu. Yawa.
Iko sawa, inaleta 2710.
Now, if you find this question in an exam, mswaki ama sio mswaki? Now that marks the end of bank reconciliation. Any question with concerning bank reconciliation statements? Any question before we end the class? Yes. Any question before we end this class? Ledisha? Any question?
No question.
Nani mwingine hapa, acha niangalie. Priscilla?
No question.
Priscilla amesema hawezi kuongea leo. Sawa. I think that one is all about it for today. So that one marks the end of bank reconciliation. So make sure you know how to do bank reconciliation, where you have been provided with the two items, the statements of the cash book statement and the bank statements. And also make sure you know how to determine these items in the case where you have been given the just cash book, then you have been provided some information in your additional information where you need to update the cash book, and at the same time to prepare the bank reconciliation statement. I think that one marks the end of our class. Your assignments, do the question number 21. The question is question number, it was I think number 21. This question was tested a long time ago, meaning it can be tested anytime in your exam, so be ready. This kind of a question was tested a long time ago. So this question was tested in December 2005. December 2005. So the question, in this question number 21. This question number 21. This question number 21. So go and do that question in the same format. You just analyze the question, then it shall be okay. So that one marks the end of our class today. I want to wish you well. We shall meet for QA before those who are going out. Before I end it, make sure umetoka kama uko na content. Sawa.
So hiyo kiwe ni saa ngapi before niende?
Unaenda wapi?
Out.
QA itakuwa or we can start it earlier. Ama to postpone. We can postpone it anyway, so that those who are in the mood of the red can go. Anyway, we shall discuss in the group. So kama mtakuwa not available, it's supposed to be after lunch, but I think no one is going outside. Maybe mchana, inakwanga usiku. Anyway, so we shall see what we shall do later. So for now, it's we meet for so if up to next week now. So if we shall meet from next week. For QA tutajua at what time exact. So I want to wish you a very good weekend.